Hi, this is Christina from thegodlyindianmom.com. Today's book review is on the Iliad, a translation by Alexander Pope. I would recommend this book for high schoolers and young adults and adults. This is the poetical version of the Iliad, and since the Iliad is a Western classic and a Greek classic, I wanted to read it, and it's very well known, and that is one reason I had to read it. And there are many translations of the Iliad, but I chose the poetical translation because the original Iliad by Homer was a poem. So that is why I chose this particular translation, and I have to say I was not at all disappointed because Pope really captures the essence of the Iliad and he puts the feelings into the words in his translation, and I really enjoyed it thoroughly. And another insight about the Iliad is that it used to be Alexander's very favorite book, and so he made a copy of it and he took it with him wherever he went for a conquest. So that was another reason why I wanted to read this book, and you can read more about Alexander the Great in another book review that I've done, and that's going to be linked in the description box below. This is a book about courage and valor, and the story begins with the elopement of Paris, the Prince of Troy, who takes along the Queen of Sparta, Helen. And this starts the Trojan War, and Paris is aided by his father King Priam and his brother Hector, and the husband of Helen, who's Menelaus, is aided by his brother Agamemnon and his friend Achilles. So the Iliad captures the battle that is going on, and obviously it has the very epic battle between Hector and Achilles. Some of my favorite scenes in this book are how Achilles has this scene where he is having a conversation with his mother, and I also love his the way he has his conversation after he defeats Hector, and he has this conversation with King Priam. So these are two of my favorite scenes. I really loved and enjoyed this book. A word of encouragement. There are a lot of characters in this story and a lot of names of unfamiliar gods in this book. My encouragement would be, don't get discouraged. Keep plodding through and you will see the beauty of this story. And if you're using a Kindle, you can use the dictionary option to look up the character or the name of the god or the place, and that is one thing that I was doing. But if you're using a hard copy book, they would have it in the back in the index, so about the names and the more familiar gods that are always repeated. So that is another thing that you could do. And as you read, you will see the justness of the story, and you will also feel the beautiful depiction of the scenes in the story. This is a really beautiful book, and I definitely recommend reading it, and you will see the valor and courage coming out of each and every scene in that book. So this is it from me. Until next time, see you. Bye.